We're back down on my 50 acres. You see all these stakes and blue tubes behind me? The cedar that I planted a year ago have been getting eaten up terrible by the deer and the elk. So on today's video, I want to stake some of these trees, put some blue cones around them. And the problem is these stakes are really expensive if you go buy them. They're like $1 to $2 a piece, and I need thousands. Now luckily for me, I've got this pile of logs that I've been saving. So I'm going to cut these up, get them up to Fred at the sawmill. We're going to cut them into those 1x1 stakes. Now what I found is the best height for me is 5-foot long stakes. That gives me about a foot in the ground, a 4-foot stake, and I can bring my cone all the way up to 4 feet. And once I get the leader past 4 feet, it seems like the deer don't reach that high. So that's where I'm going. 6 foot is too tall. You're up here banging away, and 4 foot or 3 foot is just too short. You don't get enough height on your cone. The best part is I can use a bunch of this old junky spruce. It's got all kinds of twists and knots and stuff in it. But for 1x1s, it doesn't really matter. I got my logs out of our pile, got them bucked down to size, loaded on the trailer over there. Now we're headed up to Fred's. We're up at Fred's, about to get our logs unloaded. We did our normal grumblings about my logs and how they're dirty and not good and small and all that stuff. He's over getting the skid steer right now. But one of his complaints was this is mostly spruce. And spruce we found on the sawmill cuts wavy and wavy patterns. It's hard to get a nice, flat, straight cut on it. And I'm hoping one of you guys out there can tell me, why does Sitka spruce cut wavy? Do we need to slow it down? Do we need to change the blade? Let me know. I'll see if I can get it on video here. We got some stakes going. This is our 15-foot section. And when it doesn't have a bunch of knots in it, it makes a pretty good stake. But what happens is, when you get a knot like this, it just breaks right in the knot. So I might not get as many. There's one that has the little bit of wane on it. It breaks right off. So I might not get as many stakes as I'm hoping for out of this, but we should have a couple thousand by the end of the day here. And there's the 15-footers. Fred's bringing the 10-footers over now. We'll have a trailer full of stakes. Now I can take our 10 and 15 foot stakes, cut them down on this old radial arm saw. I've got a stop at 5 feet, so I can take 6 or 8 of them, bump them up against that stop, chop them down into 5-foot sections, and then put them on that pallet with the forklift, and we can make our stakes. We got all our stakes processed here. I figure these 2 pallets in the back have about 400 or 500 stakes each, and this one here in the front has maybe 100. So we're right around 1,000 stakes from that whole load. And here we have our stake. We got a little Doug fir here. We'll just get him set up. Found it in there. And now when I can find my trees in the fall, I can come in and put those tubes around them so the deer and elk don't browse on them. And I can also find them to brush around them and keep the blackberries and the ferns and stuff away for them for a couple years until they can go free to grow. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know if making all these stakes is gonna really work well or be a whole waste of time, but we'll know in a couple years. So thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you on the next video.